Question number 11.26. How is 1-propoxypropane synthesized from propane 1-OL? Write mechanism of this reaction. It is actually dehydration reaction where we are taking two molecules of alcohol. So in this case, we are taking CH3, CH2, CH2OH, propanol, 1-propanol, and two molecules of this should be taken. And in presence of some acid, dehydration, that is removal of water, is taking place, and by that ethers are formed. CH3, CH2, CH2O, CH2, CH2, CH3. So here this is 1-propoxypropane. Propane, and the starting compound is 1-propanol. So dehydrating agent here generally taken is H2SO4, or we can take phosphoric acid, H3PO4. These are dehydrating agent, water is removed and ethers are formed. So this is the reaction. Now we have to write mechanism of the reaction. Mechanism of the reaction is actually in this three steps are present. First step is step 1. That is also known as protonation. In this step, only protonation of alcohol is taking place. So we can write like one molecule of alcohol, that is CH3, CH2, CH2, OH, two lone pairs are present over oxygen, and in presence of acid, that is giving one proton. This proton is taken by the oxygen, and by that the compound which is formed is protonated alcohol. One hydrogen is already here, one lone pair is also there, and one lone pair is given to proton for making this bonding pair of electron, and OH bond is formed, and by this oxygen is acquiring positive charge. So oxygen is acquiring positive charge here, and this proton is given, these electron pairs are given to this proton which is available from the acid, and this is how the protonation is taking place, and the compound, starting compound is 1-propanol. Now in the next step, step 2. In step 2, nucleophilic attack is taking place. So in the step 1, it is protonation. In the second step, it is nucleophilic attack. Nucleophilic attack is taking place. And in that, we can write two molecules. Second molecule is coming of propanol. So we can write it CH3, CH2, CH2, and oxygen with two lone pair and one hydrogen. One hydrogen we can write here. And the second molecule is protonated alcohol. So we can write CH3, CH2, CH2, oxygen, one hydrogen here, and one positive charge is here. Now, how the electrons are transferred? So that we can show. First, this electron, this is nucleophilic reagent. Second molecule is acting as nucleophilic reagent, and the electrons are going to this carbon. And this electron pair will be not here, and it is given to oxygen. And by this, the compound which is formed is CH3, CH3, CH2, then again CH2, and oxygen, which is positively charged, and one hydrogen here, and CH2, CH2, CH3. This is the compound formed with one water molecule. So this is by the nucleophilic attack we are getting this compound. And in the last step, that is the third step, step 3, deprotonation is taking place. So we can say it is deprotonation, that is removal of proton. And in this case, we have to write the whole equation. So the product of the second step, first we are writing that. So it is CH3, CH2, CH2, O, H. And this is positive, this oxygen, which is attached to further second molecule, and CH3. And here, by the deprotonation, that is, this electron pair is given to oxygen, and the product formed is the required product, that is ether. So ether formed is CH3, CH2, CH2, O. Second part, CH2, CH2, CH3. So this compound is the required compound, ether, that is 1-propoxy. Propane. So this is the mechanism of preparation of ether starting from alcohol.